Life has a way of testing people at their lowest. What would you do if one moment you were about to lose everything, and in the next, someone's life, someone you've never met, depends on you? That's exactly what happened to mechanic Jake Foster, a man whose whole world turned upside down because of one fateful decision. But in a world where everything seemed to fall apart, an unexpected twist would change his life forever. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more incredible stories like this. Stay tuned, it's not over yet. Jake Foster had been a mechanic all his life. It wasn't glamorous work, but it paid the bills. His small garage on the edge of town was modest, filled with the hum of tools and the faint smell of motor oil. He'd built his reputation through hard work and dedication, though he always felt like he was meant for something more, something bigger. But the dream was a distant one. One cold winter morning, as Jake worked on an old sedan in his shop, a frantic woman burst through the door, her face pale with fear. "Please," she said, breathless, "you've got to help me, my daughter. She's been in an accident." Without thinking twice, Jake grabbed his coat and rushed out to her car. A moment ago, it had been a normal day, but now, adrenaline coursed through his veins as they sped toward the accident site. His mind raced. What kind of accident had it been? Was she going to be okay? When they arrived, the scene was chaos. A little girl, no older than 12, was unconscious, lying on the cold pavement. A man in a suit stood beside her, helpless and looking frantic. Jake didn't waste a second. "Call 911, he barked to the man, already kneeling beside the girl. His hands moved quickly, checking for a pulse. She was breathing, but barely. He gently moved her into a recovery position, praying she'd stay with him long enough for help to arrive. Time seemed to stretch. Every second felt like an eternity, but Jake didn't flinch. His years as a mechanic had taught him to think fast, to fix things under pressure. And right now, this wasn't just about fixing a car, it was about saving a life. When the paramedics finally arrived, they took over, rushing the girl to the hospital. Jake stood there, heart pounding in his chest, realizing he had no idea who this little girl was. He only hoped she'd pull through. The woman who had arrived with him, her eyes filled with gratitude, turned to Jake before following the ambulance. "Thank you," she whispered. "I don't know what we would have done without you." She didn't even know his name, but Jake felt an overwhelming sense of relief. He had done what he could. He could only hope it was enough. The days after the accident felt like a blur. Jake's garage had been unusually quiet. No customers, no repairs, no calls. He didn't mind. The rescue had taken a toll on him emotionally, and all he wanted was a few days to recover from the stress. But his brief respite didn't last long. A few days later, Jake got a call from his boss, Mr. Donovan. The voice on the other end was cold, distant. "I'm sorry, Jake," Mr. Donovan said, "but I've decided to let you go. Your performance hasn't been up to par, and I need someone more reliable." Jake's heart sank. He had worked for Mr. Donovan for nearly 10 years. The man had always been demanding, but Jake had never imagined he'd lose his job. Not now, not after everything that had happened. He had just saved a little girl's life, and this was how he was repaid. He didn't argue. There was no point. As much as he hated the idea of being let go, he knew that his boss had made up his mind. He packed his tools and left the shop for the last time, feeling like a failure. But fate has a funny way of working things out. As Jake walked back to his rundown apartment that evening, a sleek black car pulled up beside him. The woman from the accident scene rolled down her window. She was the last person he expected to see. "Jake," she called out. He turned, confused. "Yes, do I know you?" She smiled. "I'm Claire Benson, the woman you helped a few days ago, and I owe you my gratitude." Claire stepped out of the car, her heels clicking on the pavement. "I've been meaning to reach out. My daughter, Olivia, is awake and doing well. We can't thank you enough." Jake gave a small, modest smile. "I'm just glad she's okay." Claire hesitated before speaking again. "Actually, I wanted to offer you something more than just thanks. My husband and I own a number of businesses in town. I've been looking for someone I can trust to manage a new project. We're starting a mechanic shop." Jake's heart skipped. "Wait, you want me to run your shop?" She nodded. You're good at what you do, I've seen it, and after hearing what happened with your boss, I think you deserve more than just a thank you. Before Jake could fully process her words, Clea handed him an envelope. He opened it, revealing the keys to a building, his new shop. I'm giving you this, she said. I want you to run it. It's yours, Jake. All you have to do is show up and make it what you want it to be. Jake was speechless. This couldn't be real. Just a few days ago, he had lost his job, and now, here was this millionaire woman handing him a fresh start. You don't have to do this, Jake said, still in shock. I want to, Clea replied with a smile. Sometimes, all it takes is one person to believe in you. As Jake stood there, holding the keys to his new future, he realized that sometimes life gives you what you need when you least expect it. He had saved a life, and in return, his life had been saved too. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more heartwarming stories like this. Life has a way of rewarding good deeds even when we least expect it. See you in the next video. This story embodies the themes of unexpected kindness, redemption, and the power of second chances. The moral reminds us that doing good can lead to great things, even when it seems like everything is falling apart.